This is Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer in CBS 4 Weather Control with your latest weather webcast for the tropics. Of course, we're talking about three systems, and first Harvey. Harvey there, the visible 1-minute satellite loop. Late into the day, you can see clearly the center of Harvey there. Now, National Hurricane Center has the motion as north-northeast, but if you look here, it looks more like a slow eastward drift of the center right there. Eventually, the forecast is for it, though, to begin to lift to the north, and then the back edge of this precipitation shield right here is going to lift northward with it. So rain will come to an end likely later tonight or even tomorrow across southeast Texas and over Louisiana, and that rain will be spreading to the north. The 5 o'clock advisory as of Tuesday, 50-mile-an-hour winds, most of those winds over the water, moving, as I mentioned, Hurricane Center says north-northeast, probably more east-northeast or almost due east there. Pressure down a little bit, 994 millibars. It was 55 miles south-southwest of Port Arthur, Texas. May make landfall in Louisiana, that second landfall position. Here's the future track forecast to weaken to a tropical depression, then a remnant low by late in the week and the weekend. And as has been the case with Harvey, known more for its rain than its wind, it's going to be a rainmaker right up through the lower Mississippi Valley into the Ohio Valley. Some isolated areas could see 6 to 10 inches of rainfall. The difference here is that because the storm is moving, this is not going to be a prolonged rainfall event, just a period of heavy rainfall stretching up into the Ohio Valley. Other system we were watching, potential tropical cyclone. I like to call it, or think of it as a potential tropical storm. Number 10 never became tropical. It's a low pressure area now, racing to the northeast at 24 miles an hour. Final advisory has been written on that, so that's the last we'll hear of potential tropical cyclone 10. The third system we're watching is way out in the Atlantic. You can see it out there. Showers and thunderstorms with it on the right side of your screen. Looking fairly well organized. Hurricane Center watching it closely, giving it a little more time in terms of continuity. Is it going to hold together or fall apart here a bit in the next 24 hours? If it doesn't, it's likely going to become tropical depression number 11. The future track, as well as the development potential high there, it's forecast to move west-northwest and then more westward out in the central Atlantic for the next 5 days. In fact, that lines up with the models, the majority of the models, and pretty good agreement of this west-northwest motion and then a slight turn more to the west and then maybe a little bit south of due west, but certainly something to be watching. We'll watch closely. That's the Sunday general time frame there, so plenty of time to keep our eyes on it. But folks in the islands will be watching this closely, and as well as so will we. That's the latest for the tropics. Of course, you can get the latest weather information at cbsmiami.com/tropics, where your weather's always on.